It all began around 3000 years ago in ancient Greece. The ancient Greece loved competition in all forms. Each year, the various city-states of Greece sent athletes to festival of games. The most important and prestigious were the games held at Olympia, which were later called Olympics. The ancient Olympic Games were primarily a part of religious event in Olympia, southern Greece, in honor of Zeus, the father of Greek gods and goddesses. It is still not sure who actually started the game. The ancient Olympic Games began in the year 776 BC in the rectangular stadium. At least 40,000 spectators would have packed the stadium each day. Earlier in the Olympics, there was only one day event with a single sport, a foot race known as the Stade, about 192 meters long. The word stade refers to the racetrack and is the origin of the modern English word stadium. As the time passed by the time 708 BCE, other games were added in the list such as the 400-meter racing, sprinting and wrestling, equestrian, boxing, long jump, discus throw, javelin throw, pankration and chariot racing. Among all these games, Pankration, a popular fighting sport which literally means all fours, is a combination of wrestling and boxing. There were no limits, no weight classes, only 3 rules: no biting, no eye gouging, and no attacking the genitals. Winners of Olympics are known as the Olympionic. There were no gold, silver, and bronze medals. Winners were given a wreath of sacred olive branches. Unlike the modern Olympics, only men of the Greek origin were allowed to compete in the ancient Olympics. They were picked by their cities and trained for months. Over time, they started a smaller festival for female athletes. Unmarried women had their own festival at Olympia every 4 years. This was called Heraia and was held in honor of Hera, Zeus' wife. Winners were awarded crowns of sacred olive branches, the same as men. From 776 BC, the games were held in Olympia for every 4 years and for almost 12 centuries and ended in AD 394. The Christian Roman Emperor Theodosius I, who is said to have banned the Olympics after conquering Greece in the 2nd century BCE. And it took 1503 years for the Olympics to return. The man responsible for its rebirth was a Frenchman named Baron Pierre de Coubertin, the French teacher and a historian who presented the idea in 1894 and founded the International Olympic Committee. Then this committee organized the modern Olympics. In 1914, when the International Olympic Committee held its 20th anniversary meeting in Paris, the Olympic flag of 5 link rings was displayed for the first time. The Olympic flag was created by Baron Pierre de Coubertin, the reviver of modern Olympic Games. The 5 interlaced rings of Olympic symbols represent the union of 5 inhabited continents of the world. And the 6 colors, namely blue, yellow, black, green, and red and the white background, were chosen because every nation's flag contains at least one of these colors. The Olympic oath was introduced in 1920. In 1924, the Winter Olympics were introduced to show chillier sports such as cross-country skiing, speed skating, and ice hockey. Today there's an alternate between Winter and Summer Olympics every 2 years. The Olympic flame is a symbol of continuity between ancient and modern games. It was introduced by the architect Jan Wills, who designed the stadium for 1928 Summer Olympics in Amsterdam. The idea of Olympic flame derived from the ancient Greece, where a sacred fire was kept burning throughout the celebration at the altar of the goddess of Hera in Olympia, as ancient Greek believed in sacred nature of fire. The Olympic flame was introduced to the Winter Olympics at the 1936 Winter Olympics. There was no torch relay in the ancient Olympic Games. The idea of the modern torch relay was born at the 1936 Olympic Games at Berlin. The flame was carried by torchbearers from Greece to Germany, marking the start of the Olympic event. Today, the flames of torches still lit in the Temple of Hera. Flame represents peace, friendship, and unity. Over these years, thousands of people from lots of different countries have had the honor of carrying the Olympic flame. Previous host countries have transported the flame in lots of different ways. The Olympic torch has traveled by bicycle, boat, ski, and even underwater. The final torchbearer will do the lighting in cauldron, which marks the official start of the games. The cauldron burns throughout the ceremony until the closing ceremony of Olympics. A lot has changed since the first known Olympics. And today, thousands of athletes from 206 countries participate in around 33 sports. They don't just compete for the medals, but the glory for their nation too. It helps people from different cultures and races and promotes friendship among different countries. It inspires many young brilliants to carve their names in the sports history. It's a celebration of human spirit, togetherness, fairness, excellence, and world peace. Yes, the Olympics is just not an event, but an emotion. Hope you learned something new about the Olympics. Thanks for watching. Meet you with the new content in the next video, and this is your Ataf Khan signing off. Subscribe to our channel if you have not yet subscribed. Let's feed our thirst for knowledge on a regular basis. It's okay to be double smart.